In the heart of the Mississippi Delta, Arthur Big Boy Crudup strummed the blues, unknowingly laying the groundwork for rock and roll. Though his songs fueled the rise of legends like Elvis Presley, Crudup's life told a different story, one of creativity, exploitation, and resilience. This is the untold journey of a man whose music shaped a movement, yet left him picking crops in obscurity. Arthur Big Boy Crudup, the Mississippi bluesman whose song That's All Right helped ignite the rock and roll revolution, spent his later years far from the fame his music created. Exploited by the industry, his story reflects the struggles of many black artists whose groundbreaking contributions were overshadowed by hardship. Arthur Big Boy Crudup passed away March 28, 1974, leaving behind one of the starkest accounts of artist exploitation in the 20th century. Why did Crudup make so little from the song that shaped rock and roll? The answer lies in a common practice of the time. Crudup didn't own the rights to his own music. His original manager, Lester Melrose, did. In his book, Mr. Jelly Roll, Alan Lomax quotes Melrose stating, "I wouldn't record anybody unless he signed all his rights in those tunes over to me." This was the reality for many black musicians of Crudup's era. Presley first played the song during a break at a recording studio audition, and it launched his career. In 1956, Presley paid tribute to Crudup, saying, "Down in Tupelo, Mississippi, I used to hear Arthur Crudup bang his box the way I do now. And I said if I ever got to the place I could feel what old Arthur felt, I'd be a music man like nobody ever saw." Crudup liked Presley's version of That's All Right. He was quoted as saying, "He made it into a kind of hillbilly record. But I liked it. I thought it would be a hit. Some people like the blues, some don't. But the way he did it, everyone liked it." At the time, That's All Right was considered something brand new, a fusion of blues and country, making it the first song recognized as rock and roll. By 1971, it is estimated that Crudup should have earned $250,000, equivalent to $2 million today, from songs like That's All Right and My Baby Left Me, covered by Creedence Clearwater Revival. As for Crudup's life after music, in his early 50s, he left the industry, heartbroken, and settled in Franktown, Virginia, on the state's eastern shore. There, he led crews of migrant workers, picking fruits and vegetables to support his family. His granddaughter, Purcell Crudup Shannon, recalls that despite the pain caused by his experience in the music business, her grandfather never let it break his spirit. She said, "He was an extremely principled man who embodied those old country values, working hard and supporting one's family." Crudup eventually returned to music during the 1960s blues revival. He released new albums, played festivals, and shared stages with legends like B.B. King, Taj Mahal, and Bonnie Raitt. But the royalties that had eluded him during his life remained just out of reach. Near the end of his life, a settlement with the company that acquired the rights to his songs was almost reached, but it fell through at the last minute. Crudup's response? "Naked I come into this world and naked I shall leave it," as he told his final manager, Dick Waterman, who later recounted the story in his book, Between Midnight and Day. After he died in 1974, Crudup's family did eventually receive some royalties, thanks to the music publisher that took over the rights to his songs. In the years since, flashes of recognition have emerged. In 2022, Gary Clark Jr. briefly portrayed him in the biopic Elvis. And there you have it, Mr. Arthur Crudup from the Sipp, the true father of rock and roll. His family believes his recognition deserves to go even further, and they're right. His granddaughter Purcell said it best. This story isn't unique. It's happened to so many black artists, both back then and even now. Unfortunately, now it's black record executives doing it as well, which shows the work isn't finished. Thank you so much for watching. I'm G. Lewis, and if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more powerful stories coming your way. Until next time, God bless.